That's very subtle. Oh, my tea is hot. That was a very subtle bit of music there.
Yeah, not quite the that we normally have.
No, what's going on?
Hello, everyone. We have people. We have people. Hello.
Oh, they're people.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. I just wanted the comments. There. Oh, good afternoon.
That's better. I can't quite get my thing right. Okay. Where are we? There we go. Ooh, I see Mo.
Well,
Hello.
for a change, isn't it? Some.
Hi, Kim. Hello, hello.
Hello, my friends. Hello. Oh. No.
I'm there's the link. So the first person who said good afternoon, ladies, and good afternoon, everyone, is coming up as Facebook user, so we can't see who you are. There we are. Hey, Nunu.
I do love this streaming platform, but that is my only issue with it.
Hi, Susie from Canada.
Ooh. Oh, hi, Susie from Canada.
All right. What are you up to, Rachel?
Well, I don't know, Rinny. I got these molds. This one I've got, and I know you got it in the shop. And I've got this one, which I got from you, so I know you've got that one. And I'm going to do something Scully, is what I'm going to do. That's as far as my thought process has gone so far.
Oh, well done.
I'm going to do something Scully.
Mine is a competition to see how many cards I can make in however long it takes you to make your project.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, I've got all these bits and bobs left from, projects, and they're just sitting there.
So you're going to make a load of cards? Excellent.
So that's my plan.
Go on, then. I dare you.
So these are mainly Vagabond. A little bit of Forest. So I'm going to use up what I can.
Do it.
So what have I got? I got some of these 6x6. No, what are they? Yeah, just short of 6 inches, 6x6.
Nice size.
And we have 5x5. We have C5, and I've probably got some 8x8s and Highlander. Yeah, the skull molds are really cool from Artico. Oh yeah, that's weird, Carol, because you usually come up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it at the moment.
Hello, Moita. And poor Jess has to do it every single time.
It is the weirdest thing, isn't
it? Oh, that looks like something for me. C5.
Right. Well, I'm going to go with this in a minute. I'm just getting off all of the resin from last time. Right, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I'm a bit lazy when it comes to cards. I buy the pre-scored stuff. It's much easier. Ooh, she looks good on there.
Mm.
I might even have some washi tape.
Oh, look at you, Mrs. Fancy Pantsy.
The trouble is finding all my card making stuff because, you know, for the last 3 years I've not been doing any.
Oh, Michael, hello. Let's go.
I thought it wasn't straight. Good.
Oh, well, there's Carol. We can see her now.
Yes, we can. It's weird because you normally come up okay. Oh, can't make any use on that. Careful. Purple? Maybe.
Oh, Maz is watching us in silence. Yeah, it might be a good thing, Maz. You're right. And, you know,
Yeah.
I can't disagree with you. I cannot disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this stuff.
Right.
Right.
What we miss? Why are we listening to? Why is Maz listening in silence?
Well, it's probably very sensible, isn't it? I don't know why, but it's probably very sensible. Oh, I got a bit of leakage from my resin. I'll tidy that up in a minute. Right, let's mix a bit more.
I do. Hello, Crafty Rosie.
Not seen Crafty Rosie before. Nice to see you.
9 a.m. Oh, that's not too bad. 9 a.m. in Canada.
No, that's not bad at all. Have us with your coffee.
I miss that music. I need to talk
Me
nice
too.
people
It sets
again.
me up. It gets me ready to go, that does. Puts me in a good mood. Not that I'm not in a good mood, of course. But that music just does perk me right up. Oh no, we can see you, Maz. We can see you.
Yeah, we could. Yep, we could definitely see you, Maz.
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome, Rosie. Yeah, you might be waiting a while, Susie. We shall do our best.
So rude. So rude. My projects are beautiful.
Indeed.
Well, it's going to be Scully today, is what it's going to be, but it will be
I
beautiful.
makes a good skull.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things is just, you know, how nature kind of recycles itself, you know, and skulls are part of that. You know, a lot of people think, oh, a bit morbid because you like deathy things, and it's like, no.
It's part of the circular life, Simba, isn't it?
It's like evolution.
Right, I'm just tipping these little dribs and drabs in. Actually, I think what I'll do is I will make up another little bit of resin to do the others. I'm not going to use them all, but in minute to have them made because I'm making Halloween samples for Mr. Scott. Whoops.
Cut straight now. Oh, look, it's even worse. Oh. There you go.
Right. Let's get ready to rumble. Get rumble. Get ready. Get steady. Rumble. So I need a little wipe up in a minute.
No, it's got to be done, Maz. Got to be done. She says she hasn't used resin in molds yet. She should get around to it. I think once you start, once you start, there is no.
There's no going back.
No. Although clay has its place as well.
Yes, it does. It does. It does.
A washi tape of it.
Oh, I need just
I find it.
tiny
That's the question. Need something. None of those, I don't think. No. No, 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 no.
Right. We are good.
I quite like the rose gold. I wonder if I got any rose gold.
Oh.
I might have some rose gold.
That wax, rose gold wax is lovely.
Somebody's asked, is it right that they're discontinuing Lady Vagabond?
Oh, they're going to discontinue it now, are they?
Well, I know some of the things that have sold out they're not bringing back, but they do that with every collection.
Oh. Well, that's rude.
Yeah.
Let's just pour you in.
Maybe a stamp instead. I do like the rose gold.
I'm just using up some excess resin, just pouring it into a mold that happened to be the nearest one I grabbed, so there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just using up some resin.
Stick this down.
Just that's a little clean. Right. Now, what are we going to do this on today? Oh, no. Well, that's only a little one. But that might work quite nicely. I'm going to use the one of those Creative Expressions NDF frames because they're a bit nice. So I'm going to use one of those, and I'm going to use some. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm going to use the little chains, the watch chains as well, I think, because we need.
Yeah, Stu was asking, where do you get your stirring stick from?
My stirring stick is a plastic stirring stick. I don't know where I got it from. I think it's it's not a tongue depressor, but it's like one of those. It's like a plastic lolly stick. I can't remember where I actually got it from. The little pots are from the Anne shop, but my stick I don't know. It was probably part of something else, and I've just ended up using it.
I'm like that with the lollipop sticks. I just keep using them until they're so thick they won't fit in the pot anymore.
Yeah, you can just keep chucking them back in, can't you? Right, so I'm going to pop these, slide those molds out of the way a little bit. Go along with you, and then we can start working on this.
Hello there.
Hello, Facebook user.
Hello.
So I've got that, and
I'm
I'm
also
going to do some flowers today as well, I think. Now I'm going to cover this in a little bit of white gesso because I want to put some rice paper on it. Oh gosh. That wasn't easy to open. Right, so I'm putting some white gesso on my base here because I'm going to put rice paper on it.
Okay, so StreamYard needs permission off Facebook to see your name. Hello, Lou.
Oh, is it Lou?
Stream. Yeah. .com/Facebook. I know it's a nuisance. We can see you, Lou, don't we? It was just... Who didn't we see? Sue Rassen. I can see her on Facebook. That's how I know.
Oh, you've got eyes everywhere.
Yeah. So let's check my...
Right. Just get that out the way. And
so we have Marsha. That's who we're missing.
right. Now I'm going to want black gesso on that, and black gesso on that. But I'll also want black gesso on the other bits as well. So I'm going to do oops, careful, Rachel. There you go. I'm going to do that first.
Right, one down. Very simple. Easy done.
You've done one card, have you?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you reckon you're going to get done?
Well, if they're as simple as that, hundreds. Spit and stick.
You're going to be away.
Yeah.
Right. Let me
And they don't have to be completely layered or anything like that. You just do what you need to do.
Oh, now I've got a bit. Oh, I'm going to use this because I really like this. This is a bit of what left of the Andy Skinner Decoupage Queen amalgamation. That's not the right word, is it?
Collaboration.
Word. That's the one I wanted. Just base is dry.
Right, I'm going to give you a pocket of the tag thing.
Summertime and the living is easy.
Nope. I need a brown.
And I'm going to get some. I'm using the Colavello. By
we see you, Dawn. I've been meaning to try that one, so I sent some to Yvette.
No,
Doesn't
nice.
know, but I did.
they're all good, really. And even I use when I'm doing a furniture piece at the moment, and I've used Mod Podge for the rice paper on that, and it's horses for courses, isn't it? Horses for courses. Courses for horses.
Yeah, we can see you, Dawn. Don't worry.
We've done it a bit on there. Scoop some of that off. And this side. Do I want that side more or that side? I think I want.
So I'm darkening the sides because you can still see it's white, and it'll stand out against the the dark card I'm using.
Oh, yes, you need to ask Lou if she's still on the couch with her gimp.
Mm.
Lou, are you still on the couch with your gimp? She's doing some amazing gold work, but the terminology is quite entertaining.
Right. I'll be able to lay this one up if I put it on a 6x6, I think. Was it too big? Who knows? Who knows?
Wet the edge so I can easily remove.
I'm not so sure how I should reply to that. Who says he's a pain? Yes, he's not performing.
You have to get her to show you her gold work. It's amazing. I got a couple of little bits there that didn't go to plan, but that's fine. It'll all add to the final look, so I'm not bothered. There we go. So that's that done. And save the rest of that rice paper because it's just scrumptious. And you can use every last little bit of it. So there we go. We're looking good. Now I'm going to want that on there. And I'm going to want to use my chains as well. Oh, Scully's nearly set. That's because he's nice and big and chunky.
Yeah, the bigger they are, the quicker it grows.
Mm.
The thinner they are, the longer they take because they harden with heat.
Mm. No, it's makes a big difference. There we go. So I'm just getting these little. Oh, I've broken it, but it doesn't matter because I'll be able to stick it together when I put it on here. So I'm just getting some of these watch chains because I just like how they look. They add something different. I don't think I'm going to need more than a couple. So I'll put them in as back next time.
Teach me.
Right, so I've got that and that. Let's see if Scully's ready to come in. Yes, he is. He needs. Oh no, not quite. A little bit over ambitious. Most of him is though. No, Rachel, be patient. Be patient. Right, because there's plenty we can do in the meantime.
Upside down, yeah. Ooh, might be able to make an 8x8. Right,
let's get the black gesso on the go then. Oh, it's Pebbio Gesso. Oh, I hold it in such high regard. Right, let's get it short.
Where have you gone? Lost my 12 by 8 by 8. I did
Oh,
this last time. I lost them.
Rosie, I'm sorry your battery's going. It was nice to see you.
We'll always be here. You can catch up whenever you want. Oh, I don't know where it's gone. We've lost it.
What have you lost?
Yeah, what have I lost?
Have you lost your marbles?
Them as well. I've always got 8 by 8 cards. I put them safe.
Oh, dear, I can't be. No, don't. I've stopped putting things in safe places because wherever that safe place is, I've got so much stuff there.
Yeah. Where's the? I think it's too big for 6 by 6. Go back to C5s.
That's all right. C5's a nice size.
Yeah. See if I can find a background to go with it.
Oh, my writing's gone very bad, isn't it? I do apologise. I might need to shut the curtains in a minute because of it's absolutely blinding sunshine coming through my window, and unfortunately that seems to make everything much darker on camera. I don't know if it's shadow or what it is, but that's what it does. So I will change my lighting in a minute for you.
It's not too bad at the moment.
Not too bad.
No. Got a nice little rainbow going on.
Ah, that's me. I'm a little rainbow.
Hello. Right, where's my Sir Vagabond pad? I think I just started.
There you go. I'm doing the same.
There you go. There you go. So I'm going to.
So, Leanne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to ask you, don't you?
Yeah, nothing since last week, I don't think.
No?
No.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I did actually yesterday add the crayons that I was used. They are eventually on the website.
Excellent. And you got all of the new decoupage queen papers, haven't you now?
Not.
No?
I added a few papers. There is a new release coming up.
Ooh.
I've added a couple of the Stamperia A3s, Nike and Voyager's Fantastic.
Ooh.
And I noticed I didn't have any of the Prussian blue. You are right, I have added more.
See?
Prussian blue paint. And the Sculptura paste.
Oh, what's that now? That's the new Stamperia stuff, isn't it?
It's the one that you can sculpt the flowers with.
Oh,
The
lovely.
really thick paste.
Lovely.
It's more clear die cuts because we didn't have the classic Christmas in clear die cuts. We've got them now.
Mm-hmm.
I added Cosmos, not the new one.
Mm.
A couple of the old ones. I've got the matte glue from Vicky P.
Very nice.
And the Velo glue for rice papers. And then I got some of the older decoupage cream papers that weren't on before. Dragon Scales, Golden Dragon, Abstract Floral, Mason Blue and Fresh Flourishes, Art of Beekeeping. Bear in mind some of these are retired and they will never come back.
Ooh.
All in Time, and then lots of Christmas ones. St. Nicholas, that's like 4 cards. Christmas Angel, Christmas Story, Christmas Squares, the Christmas Reindeer, which I absolutely love. Old World Santas, which is in like a 4 cards on A4. Light Ideas, and for some reason it had been hiding in my stock, and that was the Halloween Raven.
Ooh.
And Skull. Yeah.
Ooh,
So that's all new on the website.
Well, that's not bad, is it? From somebody who had nothing new on the website. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who wants to know if we're getting those felt squeegee things that we had? Jess and Terry did a live in Jammers yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't remember who it was, but they used a felt squeegee. I think it was Terry. She used a felt squeegee, and we want one.
Oh, what is it? Where is it from?
Oh, she did say the scrapbook store, I think.
So I'm going to have to hunt around for something similar, you mean?
Yes, please. It was amazing. Right, I'm just doing a sort of clean up a bit because I'm going to be making flowers and things, so I don't want to be too grubby. But there you go. You can see I've done Scully there. He's out. The playing cards aren't quite ready yet, so they're going to be a little bit longer before I can do anything with them. So I think, what should I do? Should I do flowers or a frame? I think I'll do flowers. Oh, Lou Withers, you little darling.
Right, I've got to go and look. Right? Nope, I can't.
Filthy. Oops. I've just washed my hands. Right, I need my little iron because I need to plug my little iron in.
Hello, Facebook user.
Hello, Facebook user.
It's getting on my nerves now. Why do you need to do it? I don't know.
It's a shame, isn't it? Because we like saying hello to people and... Oh, sorry, I'm like... now. Oh, why me? Got a little iron. Got a little iron, which I will plug in a bit.
Which bits am I going to keep?
Let's get my little box of flower goodies on there. And where's my flower making stuff? I'm going to make some flowers. Just trying to get some. I think I'm probably going to use. This is. I think it's the silk paper. I don't think it's the other stuff. The Fomarian. I think it's the silk. If I take it out of a silk paper packet, then I definitely know it's silk paper, don't I? So let's have a feel. Oh no, that is right. That's Fomarian or Fomiran, and this is silk stuff. So I'm going to use the silk stuff.
Hi Angela, we're not quite sure what's going on because a lot of people, I think it's all to do with your permissions and your cookies and things like that. So sometimes you have to log in every time. Like Carol's never had a problem before, but today it didn't come up. So we're not quite sure what's causing it.
I'm being blinded. So I'm going to get what I need from the other side and shut my curtains because it's getting too bright.
It's a nuisance, we know that much.
Well, it is a nuisance. Right, so I've got me silk doodad stuff, and now I'm just looking for some flower dies to use. Oh, I've got some in here. Oh, Rachel. I know I say this every time, but I am going to clean my craft room out soon. It's got to happen. Right, so I'm going to get some flower dies on the go. Let's have a look.
Do you think it's to do with StreamYard rather than Facebook? We've not changed any settings. I don't know. It's very bizarre.
I quite like those ones. What do those ones? Little ones. Just going through my dies a minute, getting the ones I want to use out. Because I thought I'd show you.
No, don't do that to me.
I'd show you how I make my flowers while I'm at it. So let's get a little die cutting machine on the go.
That's what it is.
There. So I'm going to use this silk foamy paper stuff. I don't know what terminology is for it, but it's not the foam. Oh, words. Where have you gone? It's Sunday. I've run out of words by Sunday. I really have. So I am just going to cut some flowers out. Oh, Merry Christmas. I would have wondered where that was at some point. Right. Just these little flowers. Do we have to sign in every time, Rachel? I don't know. It seems that is what's happening for a lot of people at the moment. That's my answer. I mean, I don't know why it's happening. I don't know if Facebook's changed its videos, but that does seem to be happening.
Right.
Yeah, let's cut a few more. I can, I fold this a few times. It will cut through a few layers. There you go. So let's
Oh my god, try again, yeah.
do a few more. How many cards have you made now, Neon?
This is the second one.
Ooh.
I'm doing okay. This one's a bit more less bit and stick.
Mm. Oh, it's to do with StreamYard, not Facebook, changing the settings. And
I don't know why that would be.
there we go. I don't know why either, but
Something's happening.
something has happened, yes. There we go. So I'll just do this a couple more times. But that's all it needs. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo.
Well, at least we won't be done for copyright. Because they're not going to recognise anything.
Oh, they are. I have the voice of an angel. I can't believe you're saying that. Voice of an angel. My mummy told me. Right, come on. So I reckon I've probably got enough after. Oh, I might do one more little pass through actually, and then I think I've got enough to do what I want to do. So there you go. So like I said, any flower dye will do this. You don't, as long as it's got a good little bit of space for you to make a hole in the middle, you can use it. I know there's all sorts of specialist flower making dyes out there, but I make lots of flowers, and as long as your dye has got space for you to put what you want to put in the middle, it's a good one. It will work.
Ooh, bit too much.
And I know there's lots of colours of stuff you can use, but I have to say one of my favourites to use is white, because you can change the colour of it very easily. Which is what I'm going to do next. Right, we'll just stick
That's straight enough, I think. Straight enough. Right, what am I going to use for a tag?
Right, let me get that away. Put those back away, because otherwise they will end up being lost. Right, so I've got my little flowers.
Oh, thank you, Susie. I'm going to put a tag on.
Just
The other thing about this paper.
So I'm just separating these flowers up.
Cut that one out, I think.
I'll put my fan on because they're blowing away, but it will be okay. They won't go far. Just don't want them to get a gesso on them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got my little load of flowers, and now I'm going to add some colour, and I'm just using my Distress inks to add colour. So I'm going to go with a little bit of peeled paint to start with, and I'm just going to, for all of them, I'm just starting in the centre and just bringing the colour up a little bit, but not to the end. So hopefully you can see that. Yes, you can. So I'm just going to do that with all of them now. And you could use, you know, I make flowers with paper as well, and that you can use exactly this technique with paper as well, except you don't want to be putting the paper on the iron. That's the only difference. You can use a ball tool with your paper flowers.
Shadow's right on that. I haven't made flowers for ages. I do enjoy it. Okay.
Oh, Susie, it's dead easy. It's a lot easier than you might imagine. So, like I said, these ones I'm using silk. I don't know what it's called. Silk foam, silk paper. You could use foam Iran. You could use so many different things. You could use paper. I really like making them with paper as well. But yeah, I'm just adding this colour. This is a green. This is peeled paint, the colour I'm using, and it's a Distress ink. So just coming out from the centre a little bit with those. And then I am going to add a little bit more colour. I'm going to add, oh, come back, you naughty little thing. I'm going to add a little bit of brown as well, a little bit of walnut stain, but I'm keeping that quite in the centre. Because this is quite a grungy piece that I'm doing, I want my flowers to be a bit grungy too. But also add a little bit of light, if that makes sense. So I'm just adding this. I need to re-ink this pad. So the peeled paint and walnut stain going on. You're not too good, Susie. It takes, I suppose, a little bit of practice, but once you get going, you'll be away. And it's one of those things that's so handy to be able to do, because then you can match your flowers to any project that you're making. So I would say the key point to doing this, adding this bit of colour now, is to not try and colour the whole flower, just to keep it centralised. don't think I'm going to need all of these, but you know, whenever I sort of make flowers, I do always try and make a few extra for a rainy day. So we'll see. We'll see. I won't bore you by making too many. Right, so there we go. So they've all now got the colour that I'm happy for them to have on them. So the next thing I need to do is I need to heat up my iron. So I've just got this little, like a travel iron that I use. Just getting these out of the way. And I wouldn't mind a pair of tweezers because it's very preferable to having cooked fingers. Let's see if I can find, yes, I've got a pair of tweezers. Yay. Right, let's plug this in. There's a plug. There we go. So this won't take long to heat up. We'll be cooking our flowers.
Right.
Oh, me too, Linda. It's so much fun, isn't it? And it's just, it's a very, because it's sort of one of those production line things to do, because you have to do the same thing over and over again a few times over. I find it's very meditative. God, that's a word for a Sunday, isn't it? It's very meditative. Oh, it's hard. It's a hard
I like
word.
your attempt.
It's a hard word. Right, so I'm just popping them on my iron, letting them cook for a minute. That's more than a minute, I think. And then while they're warm, I'm just giving them a twizzle in my hand and popping them to the side. So giving it a cook. Little cook. Then, whoops, don't do that, Rachel. Then picking it up and just scrunching it all up and popping it.
You got me watching you now.
So I'm going to keep doing this. So I'm just cooking it, and you'll see it will shrink. It shrinks a little bit when you cook it, depending on what you're using. Fomarian, that's the one. Fomarian really shrinks quite a bit when you heat it. But this silk paper doesn't shrink so much, but it gives you the you can make it do things when it's
make
warm.
it pliable and malleable.
Thank you. That's the word that I was really trying to find and couldn't. So again, just
useful for something, mate.
You're like this Susie Dent of Sunday Casual. You've got all the words. Fan is blowing them around a little bit, but I've got to keep the fan on because it's too small. So you can see the difference in size as I pull the next one. You can see that one that's on there. There you go. And that's the one, it's the same flower, but this one has cooked a bit. So I'm just trying to get this done nice and quickly for you.
I don't think quick is going to work because we're all fascinated.
Yeah. just keeping going through my little pile of flowers. And these are all the same size flower. I haven't bothered doing different sizes. I've just kept it simple. Susie, this is silk paper, but you know, you can do the same with foam. Oh, see, I'm having to say that word again that I struggle with. Foam Miran. Is that right? Yes, it is right. Because it's called that because it was invented in Iran. So that's why it's called foam Miran. So there we go. That's a few. That's on. So giving them all a little scrunch up as I take them off. Oh, come here, you devil. You can go back on for a minute. But be careful. Look, it's just stuck on itself because it does do that if you're not quick. And obviously I wasn't quick enough. So, but that's okay. We'll still use that bit. So that's it. So I'm done with the iron now. So I'm going to just turn that off before I end up burning myself with it because there's a possibility I will if I leave it on. And I'm just looking for my glue gun because that's the next thing that will make everything a lot easier. But you can use wet glue if you want to. And I've certainly made them with wet glue. But a glue gun just speeds everything up a bit. So let's get you naughty thing. I'm juggling hot things, which is making me a little bit nervous. But you'll be okay. Right, so let's get that one out of the way, this one in the way. And I'm just turning my glue gun on to heat. It's a bit industrial. So I've got my glue gun ready to go. I want a nice ball tool or two. And I want my mat. Where's my mat? Give me my mat. So that will do. Now I take a mat. Shape the petals a bit. Right, there we go. So I've got a mat, I've got a ball tool. Oh, stamens. I want stamens. Let's have a look. Now, do we want to do dark stamens or light? I'm going to do light stamens. That's what I'm going to do. Right, so we'll chuck a load of stamen there ready. And I want a bit of wire. I'll take the wire off that. And I'm good to go then, I think. I'll have some more of you just in case. Right. Next little bit that we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of shaping to these lovely petals. So you can do that very gently with your fingers. But you just pull in at the top. You don't want to pull anywhere else, just the top. And you get a bit of shaping, so you can do it that way. Or you can use a ball tool and do it that way. Or you can do both, whichever floats your boat. You can, even with the heat from your hand, you can get a little bit more movement, but just be gentle with it because it will rip quite, you know, if you're not careful, it will rip. So I'm just going to shape my petals now and chuck them off to one side as I'm doing that. There we go. So I'm just going to go for my ball tool. So there we go, just unraveling all the little screwed up petals. And if you like the screwed up look, go with that. You know, you just go with what you like the look of. Yeah, Foamerun works a treat for making flowers. It's very good for making flowers. I just didn't have any white Foamerun kicking around at the moment, so I went for this one because I've got it to hand. So I'm just pushing those petals out a little bit. And again, when we use the hot glue, because it's hot, that will give us another opportunity to add shape to our petals. Hello, Facebook user. Yeah. Just getting through my petals. Da, 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 da. What a bit of Oliver came to me then. Don't know why.
We want some more.
Yeah, I'm an odd one. So there we go. Just again, you know, if you haven't got a ball tool, you can use your fingers, but just be gentle when you're pulling it. La 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 la.
So I've just put a bit of card behind this to give it a bit of stability. Oh, I still haven't finished. I thought I'd finished.
Very nice. There we go. Couple more to go now, and then we'll be on to the sticking together, which is the bit where I try really hard not to burn my fingers. But inevitably, it will happen at some point. I'm expecting it, and now you're expecting it too. So
yeah. So now we'll say, when you say "ow," we'll all jump because we're expecting.
So please do not be concerned. It's something I'm fully expecting. I should get some little silicone finger guards. Is what I should get.
I've got them, but I keep forgetting to use them.
Well,
that doesn't work either.
No, you need to use them if you have them. Right, because that's how they work best.
Yeah. Not taking room up in my drawer.
Right, I've got my flowers that I've shaped now. They've been coloured. They've been, I suppose you could call it textured with the heat and the sun. And now they've been shaped with the foam mat and the ball tool and my fingers. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of wire. This is just a wired stamen that I'm cutting the end off, and I'm going to use that to just. So I've got a piece of wire there. Then I'm going to take some stamen. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I'm going to do another thing in a minute that I should have done a minute ago. Hang on.
Hi, Jen.
Sort these stamen out. Hi, Joan. So I've got, what have I got here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little stamen there. And I'm going to take my wire fold it around the middle, roughly where the middle is, and that's ready then to go through my flower. But what I need to do, I forgot to do, because I'm an airhead at times, I forgot to put the holes in the middle of the flowers, which makes putting the stamen through a lot easier. So let me grab my foam mat again a minute. Grab a poking tool, and I'm just going to put a hole through all of them, ready to thread onto the stamen. Just try and get it centrally.
Oh, that's true. The finger guards aren't any good if you've got long nails.
Oh, no, mine, no. I got grubby. What about grubby nails? That's what I've got. Grubby nails from gesso and I don't know what else. Creative nails, that's what they are. I don't know how people who do these demos with their lovely manicures, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they manage it. Because I would wreck it in about 5 minutes flat. Yeah. So I'll put a hole through the middle of all my flowers now. So they're good. And I've got my stamen with my wire wrapped around the middle. And so I'm going to start layering up my flowers. So I take the wire and I go through that hole that I made. And then once it's a little way up there, I take a little bit of hot glue and I put it on the flower. There we go, just a little bit. Don't go mad with it, because that is now going to come. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling it up to where I want it on the stamen. There we go. Just pulling it up. So that's my first little lot of petals, and this one's folded over, and but I'm not worried about that because this is the center of my flower. So I'm going to bring the next petal up, and I'm going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm just coming here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a little bit of glue around, and the glue is going on the actual petal.
Hi, Anya.
And I'm going to pull this next petal up.
We're a little obsessed watching Rachel at the moment.
It happens all the time. So there you go, and I'm just shaping as I go. So if I'd have cut different sized flowers, I would have put obviously the smaller one up first. So, but I'm quite happy doing this with the same size. So I'm going to get one more, and I think 3 will be enough layers for this one, although you could do as many layers if you want. So I've got the glue gun again, and I'm just going gently, a little bit of glue around the outside of these petals, and then I can push this flower up. Oh, glue on. We knew it was going to happen. There we go. So that's my first one, and I'll just have a little play with it, make sure everything is where I want it. No, I'm quite happy with that. So you can see that's my first flower. And everything's nice and secure there, so I can just cut those stamen off quite short so it will sit nicely on my projects. So one down, 233 to go. No. Let's have some more stamen. There's 5. I might add another one just for the fun of it.
So hopefully it'll come out quite nice. So I'm on the third one, Rachel.
Oh, well done. Well done. It'll all start coming together for me soon once I've done these. Right, so I've got my stamen, got a little twist to keep it all in one place. Popping a flower on.
Yeah, needs cutting a bit more.
Fill it up. Get some glue on the stamen.
I need to get my I think I need tea dye for that one, a bit orangey, I think. You want orangey?
There we go. So just doing exactly the same as I did with the last one, just popping hot glue around the flowers. Now, if you use Kamarian, I think I might have actually said it right last time, you'll get more movement with your flowers. And, you know.
See you later, Dawn. Dawn's just off.
Oh, bye, Dawn.
Company.
Enjoy your dinner.
Make me hungry now.
Yeah, peckish, I gotta say. Bit peckish, but my lovely husband is making me some dinner, so I shall have something when I finish this. So there we go. We've got another one there. I'm happy with that. And again, just cut it off because the hot glue has sealed everything, so you're good to go. Some stamen. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 again, because I quite like how that looks. Get them all in the same place.
That's the only thing about using false nails as well. I can't pick up the finger lift tape off.
Oh no!
And it gets frustrating, so I have to take one off just to do that. That's why I prefer not to wear it.
Yeah, no, I don't like the feel of it. I'm not a fan, but each their own. That's what I say. I like how they look. I think they look fabulous.
Yeah.
But my weird little self just I just can't deal with them. But then I'm a bit of a funny creature with all sorts of things. So there we go. So creating a little bit of shape there.
I wouldn't normally put anything on the back of this one, but for some reason, I've made some marks on there.
Naughty.
I don't know.
But it shows that you've made it.
Yeah, that's why I always mess up at least one of mine. Come on, don't stick. This is why you should do it properly and not the way I do it. It's a bit smaller than you thought, really.
Yeah. So let's get one more layer on this one. And I think I've only got 2 more to make. So if you're bored of watching, there's only 2 more.
Oh, I only made three cards.
Oh no, I haven't finished with it. Yeah, I've got, that's only the flowers I'm talking about. What? Finished in an hour and 20 minutes? Behave. Do. That's Welsh. There we go. So you can see, just putting that into shape. Another nice flower, and just cut him off there. Lovely.
Yeah, they're a little bit different when they're your own, I think, Carol, even if they're long. Because with the false ones, you've got no feeling. You know? I'm not fussed now. I think I've had them about 2 or 3 times in my life. I'm not fussed.
Yeah, I've had them, and they're just not for me because I'm a little weirdo. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stem on. Come here. Come here. Tap them so they're even. Oh, fold them in half over the wire. Twist the wire to hold them in place. And go away again. Just going to put my glue around the stamen. My glue gun's awfully leaky.
This needs a sentiment, I think.
There
we go. So is anybody else being creative right now? Is anybody else doing anything? What's happening? What's happening? Yes, what's happening in your world?
Actually, I like this. I kind of imagine it like we're all in sat at some big table, all doing our thing.
Yeah, and there's us wittering away at the end of the table.
Yeah, all down the end. When you said stamen, it spelled something else. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I say. Oh, no, definitely not. Definitely
not good.
I don't know if I could have grossly underestimated. Oh, could have got that wrong, but woo.
I know you're getting your words fuddled, but no, I think it was all right, Rach.
I am. It's Sunday. Sunday's fuddle day. Mind you, every day's Fuddle Day. It's just Sunday. Everybody hears it. But right, last one then. Let's get this done. Oh, come on off then.
So Linda's doing some DT work. Angela's stenciling signatures before they go in.
Oh, very nice. Whose DT are you on, Linda? Whose DT? Which one? Who are you doing work for? I'm just not I'm just being nosy. There's no.
I doubt it's a secret.
Well, no, I know. I am being nosy. I'm curious.
Oh, it's my bin day tomorrow as well.
Oh, Carol's finished lunch. Well, oh, I am envious. I am envious. My tummy's telling me it's eating time. But we will get this together now.
I think my hubby went out and got dinner today. I'm not sure.
Oh, what have you got for dinner?
I think it's beef dinner.
Oh, very nice. He's very good.
Yeah, he goes to Porthcawl to get it.
Oh, very nice.
Porthcawl, I should say, not Porthcawl. I normally say.
Have you been to the Elvis Festival there yet?
No.
I really want to go to the Elvis Festival. Apparently, it's an absolute hoot.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Planner Craft. Oh, very interesting.
What is it, and is it going to cost me money?
Is it all planners, or is it what is it? What is it, Linda? What is it? Tell us more. Tell us more. Does Leanne want to get it for the shop? Right, this last one.
Right, what have I done with my phones?
Summertime and the living is easy. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Right, so there we go. So I've done my last one now. So we can move on to the rest of the project again.
Poop.
I say the rest of the project like it is a project that I know what I'm doing, but it is very much we're making it up as we go along. I have got a rough idea of what I want the outcome to be, but that's about as far as it goes. Right, let me get this glue gun off before I have glued legs.
So I presume Facebook user is Natalie or Ian.
Ah,
please message me and show me what you do.
yes, tell us more.
I knew it would cost me money.
Right, let's have a look at these cards now and see if they're ready to come out. Oh, yes, they are.
Oh,
yes.
I've done that now and I haven't put a bottom on it.
Why didn't you put a bottom on it?
I don't know.
Oh, am I asking a silly question? What? Oh, they're looking good. Oh, this is a nice mould.
Do it properly, yeah, do it properly. I was going to be tight and then do a full page.
Now, which one am I going to use on this? Let's have a look. So we've got this. We've got that.
Yeah.
That's going to go on there, and we're going to make it all rusty. And then I want a card. Yeah, just one, I think, is going to be more than enough. So let's have a look. Which one do I fancy? I'm actually going to go with that one, I think. Yes. Right, let's get those ones out of the way a minute for now. I have another project for them. Right. So I need a bit of...
This is why I don't do card making very often, because this is how I end up with this amount of space to work.
Oh dear. Ninian.
I have to have everything out so I can see what I'm doing. And I get flustered then and have to put it all away, and then I don't see it again.
Oh. Well, it's nice to have everything to hand. It's handy to have everything to hand. It's not a bad thing. Right. I'm just using this amazing Pebeo black gesso on this card, and I'm giving it a bit of a scrub because I want it to get into all of the detail. Because there is a lot of detail in this.
Yeah, the background is not easy to get the gesso in either. It's almost like it's rounded.
You've got to really scrub it.
Mm-hmm. I like that one with the alcohol inks as well, because that comes out really nice, because it will fall in those.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Butterfingers.
Hello, Facebook user.
Oh, we've got another Facebook user.
So, oh, well, like I said, pop me a message and let's see where we go.
Oh, foils.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. Oh, and Louise's gimp is on the floor.
Hey, Nicole.
Oh, it's Nicole.
Do you want the link? There you go. If you're coming up as Facebook user, you can click that link and we can see your name.
That's in there nicely. Right, so I've got all my bits now. So I'm just going to get a bit rusty-pusty. Rusty-pusty and paint my skull, and then we'll put it together. So let's have that.
Right, I've lost all my bits now.
Oh, don't do that. What are you doing that for?
I haven't lost my bits.
Pretty flowers.
I've lost my mind, but I've not lost my bits.
Oh. No, I'd love to find my mind. I've got no idea where it's gone. I'll tell you. The menopause fairy took me.
Oh, looks really cool on there. I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it.
Let's have a look. What have we got now?
I think I'm going to have to glue it because it's already quite high because of that. Yay, we can see you. Hi, Natalie. Oh.
I'm just using the lovely rust effects now.
Lou's struggling with her GIMP.
Yeah, she has terrible trouble with her GIMP. It is a technical term. It is a real thing. But it just makes me think of Pulp Fiction. But you should see what she's doing. It's quite something else.
Why have I done up the top? Tell me why I've done up the top.
It's lovely gold.
To make it all shiny.
Right, I have just added the texture stuff, the 3D powder, to the first colour that I'm going to put on. And I know different people like to do this different ways, but I like to start with the lightest colour first. That's my preferred method. I find it helps me to control the effect a little bit more, but each their own. And I think you just have to go with what's right for you. So there we go.
Ew.
Let's get crusty.
Right, another one done.
Oh, so that's number 4?
3.
3. Oh, there we go. I reckon you'll probably get 5 done. I reckon you might get another 2.
That one was a bit more technical. But the next one it'll be like triple easel card with anyway, I'm not going there.
Oh.
I have an idea, but I haven't done it for a very long time. We'll see.
Right, let's get that tidied up a little bit now. Right, so I'm going to dry that layer.
That'll make it easy.
Oh, she is talking to me.
What are you doing?
I don't know. She's talking. Alexa, stop. She's talking. She talks to me periodically for no reason. She is she who shall not be named. She who shall not be named. Da, 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 da. Right. So I've done me yellow colour. I think it's ochre, I think is the proper term. And you can do this with your own paints. If you've got these colours-ish, do it with your own paints. I always used to do it with my own paints until I came across this little kit and just thought it was so handy to have all the colours you want to use to hand. So this is generally the one I use now. Just because it's so easy. Whee, there we go. Hang on. Sorry, I'm awfully messy.
Lou's offers to sort somebody out, but I'm not quite sure who she means.
Oh. Want me to have a word with her for you? There we go. So that's just the next colour. And I'm not being too precious about that.
Space is getting a little too much for me. Right, I have a plan. Now I need to find my cards. Maybe I put them in here, did I? Oh, look. You get more paper.
You found more paper?
What a surprise. There's some stock folders on. Oh, look. Oh, this is the Lady V stuff. Yeah, I've got plenty to do with this. I need more cards.
Good morning, Peggy. Oh, I'm not saying. I nearly said it then, Lou. You nearly got me to say she who shall not be named, because she gets very. And you know, if I'm chatting to Lou online, she who shall not be named in my room listens to Lou. Hi, Judith. You've been a taxi. Okay, next colour.
Okay, that's all I'm looking for is my card. Can't think what I would have done with it.
Have you put it somewhere safe?
Absolutely.
No, see, fatal.
Oh, look, I found more papers.
Oh,
I got the forest, I got the passion.
no, I've not used
Antarctic.
it.
Arctic.
Does
Oh,
look
that vagabond in Japan. Oh, winter tales.
right. Here we go. That's another one.
Oh, look.
You are the queen of them, Lou. You are the queen of them. The queen of those things that I'm not mentioning. Because mine gets very, very touchy.
Hi, Judith. Lou will take over the world.
She is. She's going to. I'm really polite to mine because it could happen, couldn't it? They could take over the world. And I do want mine to think kindly of me when that happens.
Right, there's got to be somewhere where it will be.
That needs a little
Not
sticking.
in there. Oh, hello. Oh,
Hello, my friend. Hello.
no, it's all envelopes. No good.
I got
Just the
to
envelopes.
let you know. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, look. I did make some Jaffa cakes.
Oh, sneaky Jaffa cake stash. I like that. I like that. I've normally got a sneaky Malteser stash, but I haven't got it today.
Right, I'm not to stick with those sizes.
Right, I like that. I am happy with that. Yes. Yes, yes.
Right, get rid of them. I'm not doing any more then.
Right, I'm happy with that. Let's get that dry. So we've just got to paint Scully now. And then we'll get the waxes out.
Right. I've overwhelmed myself. Get the Lady Vagabond out the way because I'm always using that. Might be some pretty stuff I can use. What? Let me use up the Sir Vagabond stuff because I know I got lots I haven't used.
Let's get that. I'll give this a little wipe down. Oh, no, see, wouldn't that be lovely as a print? Maybe that's just me, but I think it would be. Whoops, that's my little creature I'm doing for Olga's class.
But it can be alright to cut bits out. That one's separate.
Right, so I want to paint Scully. So I want some grey. Bit of grey, which I just don't seem to be able to. Yeah, grey. And what whites have we got? And some white. And a little bit of Indian turquoise. And you know what other colour I need? Cookie. Right, so I've got grey, white, Indian turquoise and cookie that I'm going to use to paint this skull. Let me get a smaller brush on the go for it. So let's start with some white. There we go. On there, I'm not too worried about getting it in any of the sockets and things, because obviously the black gesso is going to give me that shadowy look.
Good morning.
Who's that?
I'm tempted to see it's Jess because she hasn't yet.
Are you guessing?
I am guessing.
You're quite a good guesser though, so there's a little bit of white going on. Oh, Scully, oh, Scully. Right, let's get some grey.
I was right.
You're right. Oh, you are so good.
Yeah.
You are so good.
She could say anything and I'd seem to know it was her.
That's like a magical power.
Mm.
You have magical powers. Right, so I've got some cookie, some Indian turquoise and some grey, and I've done a bit of white. So I'm just kind of adding bits
Oh,
in.
that the Commonwealth Games, Natalie.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, Jess, absolutely. We are tempted.
Bit of turquoise now. Just, you know, I don't want to take away the white, but I just want to make it a more interesting shaded piece, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There we go. I'm happy with Scully now. He's looking Scully. Maybe a bit more white.
The room is getting less and less.
Are you tidying up as you go in?
No. No.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you then.
I would love to, but I just can't do it. I think
there we go.
I'm going to get where this is now.
Scully looking Scully. Let's get rid of those now. I think. Do I think? What do I think? No, I'm just pondering because obviously I don't plan any of this, so I'm pondering as I'm doing.
So far, Jess, we have made one. It's a bit of a competition. 2.
I am
3 cards, and we're on the 4th. Using up all my bits. I got liner on. Mainly from the Vagabond collections. Ladies in Japan.
You were getting your Vagabond on.
Mm.
I'm just going to add in a little bit of paint to this. And I'm smoothing it with my finger a bit because I don't want it to be, it's not necessarily going to be a painted piece, but I do want there to be hints of colour. Oh no, do you know, I didn't even know.
Straight, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, we'll get there. I'm going to just fold the plate.
I'm going to add a little bit of white in the back.
I think that would just fit it now. Yes. So I'm gonna do that on the front page. Right. We kind of have a little bit of a idea going on now. I'm not quite sure. Keep us here.
So I'm just mixing these colours on this card. Playing card. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Playing card, which is the Indian turquoise and the cookie, because I like using them. There we go, I think. Just about that. Yes, because I'm going to add some waxes to everything shortly, and then we're going to stick it all together. Because that's how I roll. I like to make my elements and then stick it together. Unless I'm doing a big piece, and then I'll stick it all together first. But for something like this, I prefer to make the little bits first. Right, gold.
What are you doing?
Gold. I've got gold. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. come to life. Oh, love it.
Yeah, cool. They're all so detailed.
Oh, it's so nice. Love it. And we'll put some gold around the edge as well. Because we can. There we go. So that I'm happy with that as it is. That's quite nice. A little bit of everything going on there. Maybe pick up a little bit more detail actually.
Deeper out the way now.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I really like them.
Use that. Next one.
Yeah. And I'm going to pop a little bit of gold on this frame, just in, you know, hardly any, but just a little bit. In places, just to give it that metallic kind of feel. So that's more than enough. So then I'm going to stick this together, my frame. Let me get some glue. Oh, give me some glue. Oh my goodness. I see you. Come here, you little devil. There we go.
You're an escapee.
I do. I was trying to get away, but I got it. You will become something else. Right. So let's get the glue. This is the Express glue, which is absolutely fantastic. And Liana's got it for the cheapest price I've seen in any shop. But don't tell her because I don't want her to change her prices.
Try not to. Right. I think it needs a ball.
On there.
Or black.
I put that the right way. Yes, I have. I'm just going to give that a little dry. I'm going to dry
Hello, Miami.
it. Isn't it gorgeous, Linda? I'm really surprised because when they first came out, I wasn't really that keen. I got to say, it wasn't really for me. But I have since completely changed my mind and decided that it's very much for me, and I really like it. Right, I'm just having a little play with my elements now to decide what I'm putting where.
I've made 2 cards 2 weeks in a row now, haven't I?
You've been a card making queen.
I'll do something different next week.
Do what you like.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be different next week.
Right, so I'm going to stick with just 3 flowers on here, I think, when it's finished. I'm liking that. I just want a little bit of foliage. Let me grab some out of my little box of tricks.
Oh, that sounds so posh.
What's that? My little box of tricks. I've got some. Oh yeah, I got some grey. That will be perfect. We'll have some of these as well. Okay. My box of tricks.
I don't know what I do with this one. What was I doing? I know what I was doing. I was something completely off the wall on this one.
Right. So now I'm gonna have to get my glue gel stuff on the go for this, and we'll start sticking them together. So I'm going to get a little bit of cardboard actually as well to pop and to pop here, just to add a little bit of support to my card. There we go. Just a little bit of that there. Thankfully it's got a sticky bit on it already, so I haven't really got to do an awful lot. There we go. Yeah, that's about the right height. So I've got it to the same height as the outside frame, basically. Put that there. Get rid of the cardboard now. Let's have a look. Yes, let me get some. I'm going to just put some glue gel on here because I find that that gives me a better stick. Okay. And we'll have Scully there. There, so he's going to need a little bit of cardboard to balance him as well. Let's cut some more card.
I'm knocking everything off now. This room is getting smaller and smaller.
Are you sure it's the room? Right. It's got nothing to do with what you're creating. Right, one more piece of cardboard on there, I think, to give it a bit of
Right, I need some practice paper.
See? Oh, I've done it again. I've put normal glue on there and I want glue gel. Never mind. It'll be okay.
Nope, don't like it. Don't like it, don't like it. Okay.
It's nicely positioned there. Right, now I need to just pop the rest of my elements in there. So let's have a look. Make sure I'm happy with that. Nice flower there.
These pens are on the website as well.
What's that? Sorry?
These pens are on the website.
Oh.
I think that might be the size I need. Oh, that's better. Right, that one will do.
Just pop in some of this.
Even. Right.
Oh, I do like a Sunday casual crafty set. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we're live though. That's so casual.
You'd be picking your nose and all sorts, picking your nose and farting.
Yeah. Haven't I already done that? It's even worse because I keep forgetting that you can see me.
That's right. I don't put my eyes up. You're okay. I'm busy little bee. Busy little bee, enjoying myself.
Right, so that's my thought process. So instead of being on the outside, it'll be on the inside. Inside, outside card.
Inside, outside.
What's my thinking?
Oh, very nice.
And a little to open it.
We're going good.
Right, and for my magnets have got to be here. That'd be another thing I'd put safe, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, you've got to put magnets safe. Okay. A little bit more blue gel on that.
Yeah, there'd be something else I'd put maybe safe. We'll all have to imagine, that's all.
Yes, we can imagine. Oh, hello. Right. Well, I'm feeling like I'm nearly finished. Yes. Right, let's get that decent away. Then where you can get a good view. Take the flowers that I'm not using. Oh, I've lost a flower. How have I done that? I have no idea. Let me put a nice background on that for you to see it properly. Oh, what's Leanne up to? Me. There we go. I've spoilt the magic for you. I do not have a lovely wooden doofer. I'm afraid it is. There we go. So you can see it in all its glory. So we made the flowers. Well, we didn't. I made the flowers, but and it's Andy Skinner decoupage queen rice paper in the middle, and then I've used Creative Expressions frame and some of their chain as well. What else have I used? I've used a Zuri mold And some bits and bobs, I think. That about covers it, I reckon. I think. So, yeah, it's been a very nice casual Sunday. Not a bad couple of hours.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hello.
My phone died. It was all plugged in and everything.
You went off.
Yep. My phone is in heaven.
Oh no.
Never mind. I managed to do 1, 2, 3, almost 4 cards.
Oh, well, that's impressive.
So that wasn't bad. That looks fab.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm very pleased with it.
I've got my ticker as well.
That's turned out all right, that has.
Very pretty.
Well, that's it then. Can I go and have my dinner now?
Yeah, I'm starving as well.
I'm really hungry. I'm a hungry little bunny.
Oh, yeah, almost 4 cards. I've just got to stick that one together and it's done.
That's very good. Oh, Aces of Darkness, those that mould is, by the way, if anybody is wondering.
Yeah. And I think that's the medium skull mould as well from Article.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's not the largest one. The largest one looks absolutely luscious and large.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See you soon. Well, see you next week. We've got something very exciting next week. It is next week, isn't it? Because I thought
The 7th. Whenever the 7th is.
Yes.
Good week.
Duper week. So we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.